Louisiana beer reviews. Corsendonk Tempelier. Tempelier is 6% alcohol. It says on the back, best before August 3rd, 2015. 33 cents a liter bottle. Doesn't really tell you anything about the beer. Just some writing about how it's copper colored and has a rich head and it's going to be refreshing and all of that. Corsendonk actually gets another company to brew their beer, okay? And the Corsendonk website is down. I looked on the website. It doesn't even come up. It says it's down. Shows an old coin here. Can't make it out. Two men riding on a horse. Brasserie du Bac. That's right. Brasserie du Bac for Brewery Corsendonk. The Nut, Belgium. And it's saying the year 1118. That's during the time of the Crusades. First crusade launched in 1096. They're saying very good on Beer Advocate. Outstanding from the brews. 49 out of 100 on Rapier, however, and 53 out of 100 for the style. So it's kind of up and down scores. It's warm, getting warm out here, 72 degrees, but it's very rainy today. Kind of a root beer type head, but I think it's going to last longer than a root beer head. It's cream colored. The appearance is, well, from that direction, okay. It's like a brilliant orange brown with so many bubbles. Probably can't hear it crackling. I can't even really, because the rain drowning it out. Let's go with the aroma on the Tempelier. It smells like medium roasted barley malt. Maybe candy sugar. Some sweetness, not really a whole lot in the aroma. It's a good aroma, it's just not exactly bold or anything. 6% alcohol, that's like Bud Light Platinum. This is a lot different than Platinum flavor. Plus, this is an ale, that's a lager. It almost tastes like a red ale. Well, it is red looking in a way. But it's so much more prickly and bubbly and spritzy than a red ale, like an Irish red ale, say Murphy's Red Ale or Smithwick's Red Ale, Irish Ale. Or a Killian's Irish Red Lager. But they all of those and this do share some commonalities, which is that tannin, that tea-like quality. But like I said, this is much pricklier. I was going to say it's not as hoppy, but that's starting to come through. It's starting to come through. If you drink a Smithwick's and you really think about it, you're going to notice a pretty good hoppiness. I was watching Tonya Makowski from California, and she was, like, as it developed, she was saying, oh yeah, the hoppiness, she was getting it. And the Murphys, even more so possibly, Killian's too. Well, the Tempelier is not cheap. You could buy a whole 6-pack of Killian's for probably the price of 2 of these bottles, maybe even less. So it's sort of a balancing act. Like, this is very good. I'm going to give it a solid A. I'm going to say most excellent. There's no doubt about it. And some people say you should never bring in price. Maria Devon, the girl next door, and myself were doing a beer and BS discussion today, and we were saying for most people, though, price is a consideration. They have budgets to balance every month. And when you balance enjoyment factor, quality, you could take Killian's Irish Red and you could put it up against this. Excuse me. And when you start to look at the price, you could make a strong argument that the Killian's is a better deal. Not necessarily a better beer, although it's made with a high quality standard. I'm not talking about the Penforth Killian's from France. You know, the original one. I'm talking about the contract brewed from Coors. I haven't tried the, Pelforth. I haven't tried that, the French variant. I know it comes from Ireland, but that company went bankrupt. Which is how Coors and Pelforth, which I think is under Heineken, got control of Killian's from the Lett family. Don't know much about the Corsendonk company, except that they make some really nice beers like this one, and their Christmas Ale, and the regular Corsendonk Double, and all of that. So if you haven't tried a Corsendonk beer, I would highly recommend it. You'll pay a little bit, but it'll be worth it, and you won't regret it. So les bon temps relais, a solid. The finish is, you know, heading toward dry, not dry. But heading down the road. The drinkability is super at 6%, and the deliciousness factor is sky high. So if you haven't had a Corsendonk beer, I highly recommend it. You won't be sorry. Les bon temps relais, Tempelier, and y'all come on down to rainy but warming that's the choo-choo train, New Orleans.